Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Returning it from the 4. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Looking to throw right away. He's got Devontae Smith. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
On second down, here's Barkley. Fights his way through a tackle. And it's a nice gain, but they needed just 1 more yard to move the chains. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Hurts setting up to throw. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through. It's for a touchback. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know you can set the table for more.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. He picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, we're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Has him on the quick hitter. And And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. He's dropping back to throw. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
They're going to run for the first time with a rookie from MAU. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Looking to throw here. Buying some time left. Now he takes it, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with blue. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Third down run with blue. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing a 4th down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Aubrey puts it through, and they're on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, a little early momentum with that field goal.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. He rotates Daniel Bellinger. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They go play fake with Hurts. Chased out to his right. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by Jerome Bland.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
We're working a couple yards past the line. It's stop made by Donovan Ezeraku.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Caught, nice game left side. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles pull ahead 6-3 in the first. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. And he missed it, so a point left unclaimed, and this stays a field goal game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. There's Cavante Turpin on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Boys take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Up the middle, Blue. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. They'll throw it. Throw left side, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
A gain of 16 yards.
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless. That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Another throw here on 2nd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. You just get the play off. Short pass brought in. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. We've got a 6-3 ball game. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Move on second here to Blue. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? But did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st down, ball at the 36. Pass play now. Complete out to the right. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Back to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts. He's on the in route. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. There's a dive up the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
First down, ball at the 36. Running there on that 7-yard gain, make it 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Gonna go with Barkley on the counter. He dodged the tackle. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
On here with Will Shipley. Gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Headed right through the middle of the field. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. And he's got it. It's in close. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. On the red zone now. Caught just shy of the goal line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Barkley, and he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles make it a 9-point advantage. Saquon quickly, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Blue here from the pistol. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They motion the slot man right. 3rd and long for him here. Drops this underneath. It's Blue. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. And it's the Cowboys. Looking at 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Looking right, and he finds it. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide, wide open.
Throwing it again here. Has it in close. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Running back sent in motion. They're going to try and throw it here. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Sending a receiver left. Who gets the handoff? Escapes a defender. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
Brings up second and 2.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Gets blue. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 1-score game before halftime. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. They'll turn to the ground game at this on this clock out. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Blue running to the right. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
21-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Rams got it on the sideline. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
First down, play action. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. They'll run this with Blue. And some solid running here as he gets some 8 yards there into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. He'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and goal, Dallas.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights, and the Cowboys push their lead to 3.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. He completes it in traffic. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second down now. They need 7. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. And maybe time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
The Eagles are in punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well. Pulled in at the 20. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Now Blue. And he's stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with second and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Straight ahead with Williams. Jukes away from one. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
All set now. First and 10. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
Second and 3 now. Running back sent in motion left. Brought in right side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Motioning him from the slot right. On first down, it's Blue. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Throwing from the gun. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Throwing from the gun here. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. Down to the 10. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Right up the gut. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's second and goal from the 6. Now it's blue. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on third and goal. Trying to throw this from the gun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game.
Eagles 13. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So we're through 3 here. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Come out throwing. Smith snags it over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a pickup up 11. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Back to throw now. Has it downfield, working the left. He has this down to the 34. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
You know, kid, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is second and 4. Setting up to throw. He gets it complete to Will Shipley. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
No gain on the play.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Hurts with it on third and short. He's got it at the 6. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly...
And it's no good, so they get it back within 1 score at least, but can't make it a field goal game. That deficit's still 4 points.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. He fields it from the 8. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. They'll start the drive with Blue. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. They're throwing it. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Putting a receiver in motion. Back to pass on first and 10. It is caught left side. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. Third down run with Blue. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They're set up at the 35 now. Up the gut they go with Williams. And gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. Here's the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. Third and 5 now. Tight end going in motion here. Shotgun now on third down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that leaves them with fourth and 5.
Cowboys field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hits his running back. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Hits him on the in route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
That's his back. Here's Barkley. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. Finds his man over the middle. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Hurts yet again. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cut it to a point late in this one. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. He'll look to throw it. Dumped off to his running back. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Here he is to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's almost to the markers. His effort takes it to the 40. 3rd down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Throwing now. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Eagles are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or inward.
And he got there in time. He's taken down. The sack forces a now tougher 3rd down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Cowboys going with a dime package now. 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Finds the in route complete. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard. Now with 8 seconds remaining in the game, they're going to burn their final timeout. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. Got to block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on second down. Hurts now from the gun. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to call some back. They make it 3rd and short.
12 yards on the play.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Trying to extend this overtime drive. They only need 1 yard. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Punting unit out now. And this needs to be a good one. See how under the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Up the middle, Blue. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd and 8.
Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. If they can do something here, ready to operate on second down. Completed over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down.
That's good.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
1st and 10 at the 44.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
When you call that 1st down running play, you don't always expect to get those kinds of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Working now from the gun. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
I love crossing routes versus zone defense. Those zone defenders are dropping to their spots. And with all of that horizontal action, they often get lost in zone coverage just like that.
On second down, a run with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Now to throw. He's caught. He's got Lamb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. He gets the handoff. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some quick push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
At the 10-yard line.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. He's going to throw it. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. To throw. Complete beyond marker. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead in this game. It all came down to the situation they hoped for, Brock. Ball in their QB's hands with a chance to win it, and he came through when it mattered most.
And all you really do and hope for in that moment, and when it arrives, is you got the right man under center for the job, and in this moment, he was that dude.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.